not all realtors are created equal when it comes to new builds. Yeah, the right agent will guide you through the process and fight for your best interests. And they're not simply just going to open the door and unlock it for you and hope the builder does the rest. You need a realtor to represent you and your interests. And that's why you need to ask these 7 questions when you're speaking with a realtor who's going to represent you. Whether you're ready now or just starting your journey, we're here to walk with you every step of the way. Hey friends, welcome back to the Purchase Path, where we simplify home ownership one simple step at a time. I'm Des Losberg, founder of Ascension Homes. And if you've ever wondered how to get into brand new homes without the confusion, stress, or hidden pitfalls, then this episode is for you. Today, we're going to be talking about 7 powerful questions you should ask your realtor before you commit to buying a new construction home. Questions that could save you thousands, protect your investment, and make sure you get the keys to the right home for you and your family. Now, let's start with the first part of buying a new home. Buying new construction is different than buying a resale home. You're not just purchasing a property, you're stepping into a complete process, a build process that can last months and has dozens of moving parts. You have to pick your lot selection, floor plans, upgrades, financing options, and dealing with the timeframes all in between, all of it. And here is the truth. Not all realtors are created equal when it comes to new builds. Yeah, the right agent will guide you through the process and fight for your best interests. And they're not simply just going to open the door and unlock it for you and hope the builder does the rest. You need a realtor to represent you and your interests. And that's why you need to ask these 7 questions when you're speaking with a realtor who's going to represent you. Now, this is coming from the lens of a home builder, and we work with realtors directly. Now, we have our preferred contacts that we can get you in touch with, but these are some of the questions that I would ask as a home buyer when talking to new home builders and when speaking through a realtor. So question number 1, the first thing I would ask is what experience they have with new construction. Have they negotiated a new construction home before? Now, existing homes are completely different than a new home purchase. There's pros and cons and nuances that you're going to need to know heading into that purchase. This is going to be your very first filter. You know, new construction has unique timelines. There's specialized contracts. There's pitfalls that a lot of agents or realtors just haven't mastered yet. So ask your agent, how many clients have you represented on new builds in the last 12 months? Now, it is a little bit low of a number because the market has slowed, but an experienced realtor knows how builder contracts differ than resale contracts. What's your rights? What's your protections? What you should be looking out for within those contracts? What the standard build times are in that specific area that you're buying. Now, is the build already completed or is it going to be completed? Where is it at in the process and what things can you change? Those all need to be written and documented. What are the hidden costs that can creep in? Premium lot upgrades, anything that you can negotiate, any concessions. These are things that are nuanced with new home builders because they have margin, just like here at Ascension Homes, we have margin built in to do that. Whether it's appliances or upgrades or concessions, what you don't want to do is have that all go towards your realtor's commission. So ask them specifically, what is your experience with new construction? How many have you done in the last year? And I will say that at Ascension Homes, we love it when buyers bring realtors who understand this process. It makes everything so much smoother for us, for our agents in-house, our negotiation, and ultimately what's most important is how you're fully protected. The second question is, which builders and communities would you recommend? And so here at Ascension Homes, we back our homes with up to an 8-year warranty. 2 years are standard, and we have options that extend those warranty periods. And you're going to want to look at that. You're going to want to look at the history, the general contractor, who did the work, the licensing, what's important, why this specific community, why are you looking to buy here? What's the job market looking like? What is the appreciation in the area? An agent who has been around and has been buying new homes will know. They'll know what is coming into the market, what's important, what kind of job prospects are there, and who are the buyers for these homes. Most specifically, like what is the opportunity? What's the resale value? Because it's not just about price. It's also about what the potential growth is for that specific area, what the future equity building is going to look like. And at Ascension Homes, we actually picked where we build because we know that the highway corridor and the job growth and markets between Tucson and the Phoenix metropolitan areas is the main corridor of where growth is going to happen. And so that's something that is a nuance that your agent should know. Let's talk about question number 3. And what you're going to want to ask is what's included in that base price. So, if the base price model comes on the market on MLS, your agent should know what's included and what's not, what needs to be added in. And if anything needs to be added in, that should be negotiated and put in writing. Don't assume what's going to be included. Don't assume there's concessions or appliances. That all needs to be written up and protected for you, the client. And a good realtor is going to know that. They're going to help you understand what finishes, appliances, where they are at in the process and what will be included and what can be upgraded at a certain timeline. So, for example, with our homes, if the kitchen's not done yet, but flooring is done, unfortunately, flooring for us is not going to be changeable at that point. Perhaps the cabinet's already in the kitchen. We're not going to be able to change that color. However, we can change some finishes. We can look at what those cabinet pulls or faucets or, what colors we could change that to. We can change paint colors as well up to a certain point. But those are all things that your good agent will know and they'll be able to communicate to you. So it's good to know not only what you can change, what you can upgrade, what you can negotiate into that price, and then also what comes with an extra charge. And those are all things you handle in the initial negotiation phase, which a good realtor will do for you. The next question number 4, is finding out what builder incentives and programs are available. So builders often offer credits, rate buy downs. There's preferred lender perks. We do that here at Ascension Homes. And not all realtors know how to negotiate for these or even just ask. They just assume. And so it's always a great question to ask, what incentives are they getting? What can they take advantage of, and what comes with it, and what's the base price? What can we get for it? Not just the realtor's commission, but what can you, the buyer, get? So your agent should be able to get you the answers on whether you can get closing cost credits, whether you can get rate buy downs. They'll work with your lender. If you don't have one, we have preferred lenders that work directly with our preferred agents. So that's all something to take into consideration. So for us here at Ascension, our mission is to open doors for those who've been shut out of homeownership. And so that's why we partner with trusted lenders and offer programs as low as 0 down. We have lease purchase options and closing cost assistance. We will cater the contract for you specifically. The next question number 5, is what timeline and what delay should I expect? So building a new home takes time. It's not a home that's already pre-existing. Delays are going to happen. Weather is going to change things. Work-related problems, material. Those are all things that your realtor should be able to outline and create expectations for and communicate that for you. A seasoned agent, they'll set the realistic expectations and they'll keep you informed every step of the way. And at Ascension, we provide that clear and proactive updates for you throughout the build, so you're never wondering what's next, and we can communicate that through your realtor. The next question number 6, is what protections do you have in the contract? They should be able to read a standardized realtor contract for you. So what terms and conditions can you cancel? Get your own earnest money deposit back. What inspections are required, like what warranties are included. Your realtor should know how to navigate those clauses and recommend when to involve an attorney. And at Ascension, we pride ourselves on fair, transparent agreements, and we build in solid warranties because we want you to feel safe and not cornered. And so your realtor will be able to explain that for you through the legal terms within that contract. And lastly, question number 7, because this is the most important part, and this is how you make lifelong clients for you realtors who are listening out there. What support do you provide after closing? So a home purchase doesn't end simply when you get the keys. Ask your realtor, what is their availability and what are they going to do to assist you if issues come up after closing? Are they going to get you a list of all the utilities that are required? What if there's a warranty issue? A lot of agents disappear after they collect that paycheck on commission day, and the good ones will stick around because they know that you're going to refer them their friends, family, coworkers, all of it. So at Ascension, we focus on our buyers. We know that this isn't just a transaction. You're going to be family, and we walk beside you long after move-in day because we believe in building futures and not just houses. And I know that's just a cute, silly little tagline, but we truly believe that. And so your realtor should be someone who believes that as well. So with that, we'll wrap up. And I just want to say that buying new construction can be an incredible path to home ownership, especially for first-time home buyers who do not want to deal with aging homes and replacements and termites or pest issues with existing homes, mold, foundation, structural issues. It's great for first-time home buyers, working class families, veterans, because a brand new home can give you that sense of pride of ownership and knowing that you're the only one who lived in it. So remember those 7 questions, bring them to your realtor, and honestly, don't settle for vague answers. And, just look for who makes you feel the most comfortable, who has your back as a buyer. So if you're curious about what it looks like to buy an Ascension home and what our flexible programs and lease-to-own options look like, just take a look at our website at ascensionhomes.com. That's AZCENSION homes.com. You can email us at team@ascensionhomes.com. Please like, subscribe, and share this episode with someone that you think would benefit from it. And thanks for tuning into The Purchase Path. And we are here to make your dream home possible. And trust me, it is closer than you think. So we'll see you next time. And we look forward to hopefully making you part of our family. The cost of living has pushed too many families out of the communities they love. They work hard, but still can't afford enough space. Rent keeps rising and home ownership feels like a distant dream. That's where The Purchase Path comes in. I'm Des Losberg, founder of Ascension Homes, and I retired after 22 years in the lending industry after I kept seeing the same pattern. Good, hardworking families getting locked out, not because they didn't deserve a home, but because no one ever showed them a real way forward. This podcast exists to change that. Here you'll learn about real paths to ownership like zero down financing options, down payment grants, lease to own programs, and financing options that are actually designed for families like yours. This isn't about fluffy dreams or get rich quick advice. It's about clarity, options, strategy. So whether you're relocating, renting, or just tired of waiting, you'll get the tools and the truth to move forward one step at a time. Follow The Purchase Path now on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you listen and start your journey with Ascension Homes. Your path, your purchase, your time.